It is said that he had such a great status and a great dignity. He has been mentioned in an excellent manner in many parts of the Holy Quran. His name has been mentioned specifically 136 times in the Holy Quran. 136 times in the Holy Quran when you don't know anything about him. How sad it is that such a great person, such a great prophet of Allah Azza wa Jal, he's mentioned 136 times and we don't know anything about him. Allahu Akbar. Allah Azza wa Jal granted him a helpful book. He was given the book, he was given the Torah. And he was granted the honor of conversing with Allah Azza wa Jal several times, which is why he is known as Kalimullah. Allahu Akbar. Allah Azza wa Jal kind of called him to Mount Sinai and he manifested his majesty on the mountain. Allah Azza wa Jal also granted Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam many miracles. He also met Sayyidina Khizr alayhi salatu wasalam. And Allah Azza wa Jal granted him immense strength and power. Allahu Akbar. But he was also a very simple individual. And our beloved Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam praying in the grave on the night of Miraj. And he also had the honor of praying behind the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the night of Miraj. Allahu Akbar. He had a big favor on the ummah of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam because it was due to him that salahs were reduced from 50 to 5 on the night of Miraj. And viewers of the channel, if you're not aware of this, the original command, the command from Allah Azza wa Jalla was to pray 50 namaz. Pray 50 namaz in a day. And we find it difficult to pray 5. And when the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was coming, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam asked him, what has Allah Azza wa Jalla given you? And he said that my ummah has been given the gift of 50 salat. The gift, remember this, it was a gift. And Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam said that your ummah will not be able to do it. Go back. Ask for a little less. Ask for a little less. And as this journey backwards and forwards, 50 to 45, 40, 35, 30, and eventually it came down to 5. And even then, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam said that the ummah will find it hard. And the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I'm too embarrassed to go back. Inshallah, my ummah will fulfill this command. Viewers of Madani Channel, we struggle to perform 5. Just think if it was 10, 15, 20, 25, 50. Allahu Akbar. So these 5 are a blessing, Allah, our viewers of Madani Channel. They are a blessing upon the ummah of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They are the gift. They are the gift of Miraj. And unfortunately, we see namaz today as a burden. Astaghfirullah. Unfortunately, it's true. We see it as a burden. That's something that we have to do. Those of us that read our namaz, even those that read a namaz, feel it's a burden because, oh yeah, I've got to read my Zohar, I've got to read my Asr. And then there are those people, those unfortunate people that are not even blessed with that they can't even read the namaz. 5 times a day we can't read our namaz. Viewers of the channel, reflect on this. Think about this. Like, where are you going? Can you not even sacrifice 5 times a day to remember Allah Azza wa Jalla, that same, the Creator who's giving you everything that you are using the rest of your time? 5 times a day, 10 minutes a day, 1 hour a day. You may work 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day. You may earn all this money, you may earn all this livelihood, but where is that coming from? It is all coming from Allah Azza wa Jalla. Should you not be thankful in the court of Allah Azza wa Jalla that you have given me this ability to work, you give me the strength to work, you give me the intellect to work, you give me the opportunity to work? You know, you may be in a good job now, you may be making good money now, but it is all through a blessing of Allah Azza wa Jalla that Allah gave you this. And yet you still don't read your namaz. Allahu Akbar. Viewers of Madani Channel, just think and reflect that there are people around the world that are in certain situations. They don't have the food that you have, do not have the shelter that you have, do not have the protection that you have, do not have the resources that you have. What is the difference between them and you? Nothing that you've done. It is all through the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jalla. And everything that you have got today is a blessing from Allah Azza wa Jalla. So should we not be thankful? Should we not be thankful in the court of Allah Azza wa Jalla? And should we not at least read our namaz 5 times a day? Viewers of Madani Channel, please make an intention that if in the past we have been lazy, in the past we have made excuses, and remember this, on the day of judgment there is no such thing as excuses. Today you may make excuses, and even today there are no excuses for reading your namaz. On the day of judgment, them excuses will not wash. So please make an intention to read your namaz. Coming back to Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, it is said that when he struck the rock with his staff, 12 springs gushed forth. When he struck the river Nile with his staff, 12 pathways were created in it. It was due to Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam that man and salwa descended upon Bani Israel from the sky. Whenever punishment would descend upon Bani Israel due to the disobedience, they would also always turn to Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam for help. And he was very graceful and he was very handsome as well. And Allah Azza wa Jal made him free from flaws, and he made a stone. He made a stone testify his flawlessness.
We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel.